So Christmas is only part of the story. If we look across the whole of 2013, what we saw is increasing levels of confidence across the sector as the year progressed. A much better year for the industry than 2012. And it's been really interesting for me because we've seen retail in the headlines right throughout the year. Whether that is in a positive sense about all the change that is going on, or sometimes on a more negative basis where there have been some questions raised around the role of the industry, particularly in its supply chain. And those are some of the things that we at the BRC are going to be working on as we move into 2014. So more of that in a minute. But I think one thing that's been really key is understanding the important role that the industry has in driving, supporting the recovery of the UK economy. The jobs that we provide, over 3 million, the biggest private sector employer, and the investment that the industry is making that supports the growth as we go forward. Now, from a government point of view, we saw some real positive statements in the autumn statement, so they're kind of the budget that the Chancellor sets out for his spending. Things like the free school meals for children under 7, the freezing of fuel duty for another year, and things that actually support the retail industry. So national insurance, for example, is a big cost for retail businesses, and what we saw was the abolition of national insurance contributions for those who are under 21, which really gives an incentive to retailers to employ many more young people. And that's in addition to the 1 million under 24s that we already employ in retail. And we also saw a huge number of developments in the context of business rates, which is an area which we at the BRC have been focusing on over the last few months. So as we look forward into 2014, I think what we continue to see is that there will be challenges ahead, but actually where there is challenge, there definitely is opportunity. Opportunity for retail as an export, and also opportunity as consumers continue to be more confident in their spending. From a BRC point of view, we have 3 big priority areas. Firstly, around regulation. So business rates is something that has been high on our agenda for the majority of this year. And what we saw in the autumn statement is only the end of the beginning. We must continue to work with government to get the reform of a system that is no longer fit for purpose. And also within that regulatory agenda are many other different areas, from parking to planning to the way that banks interact with retailers on their interchange fees. All of these things are about the BRC helping to shape the regulatory agenda. Secondly, around careers. I absolutely believe that retail is a career of choice. The investment that the industry makes in ensuring people who work within their businesses have the opportunity to progress and to learn on the ground is absolutely vital to the role that retail plays in society. And then thirdly, around trust. 60 million people, every person in this country interacts with retail pretty much every day, or if not every week. And so the trust that they have in the industry is vitally important right across everything from the way that retailers interact with their suppliers, right down their supply chain, to things like the environment, to energy, to waste, to public health. In all these areas, retail as an industry has a crucial role to play, and we at the BRC also have a role in ensuring that there is understanding out there about what the industry does, but also about the challenges and the progress that we're making. So I've been here pretty much nearly a year now, and I just want to say from a personal point of view, a really, really big thank you to all the retailers that are members of the BRC that have supported my job and the BRC's role in making a difference to the industry. All the best for 2014.